faculty and staff. It's Christina here, and I am privileged to be sitting here with our dance teacher, Jessie Behrens. Many of you may know her, but many of you may not. So I just want to introduce her to you. She's an amazing dance teacher. So we've been just having her on staff for two years now. So yeah, it's been awesome to have her. Let's hear. So we are going to talk about the benefits of, I'm personally going to talk about the benefits of music classes during the summertime and the benefits that kids get out of it. And then as soon as I'm done, I'm going to turn the conversation over to Jessie here. And she's going to talk about the benefits of dance classes for the summertime for her kids. So anyway, so let's get started here. The number one thing that I found is fun and motivating. Summer is the perfect time to take a break from the routine, help the students learn music and of their choices. You know, say it's pop music, say it's country music, whatever they're wanting to learn, or the classical style as well. So, you know, it's one of those times where we can just enjoy doing what we do, and we're not worried about recitals or anything like that. The second thing I thought of was just like a greater focus. So, for instance, without the worries of homework, sports, games, practices, all the other school activities that go on, students can be devoted, you know, towards the music and just put their attention towards it, and they can practice more maybe even, just because they're not doing anything, you know, during the daytime and stuff. So they're just enjoying that. So the better focus leads to better practice. So that's kind of one thing I thought of. And then my third thing that I was thinking was they won't lose like what they've already learned. So much of music, dance is, you know, our body and our muscles, all of that stuff, you know, so the muscle memory. If you take a break, it kind of takes the body to, you know, a little bit to like get that back. And so, you know, just building on that and making sure that, you know, many students advance a lot quicker, you know, if they take lessons over the summertime. So, and then of course the inevitable. Okay, guys, we are going to have kids that are going to drop. That is okay. Not a big deal. So I don't want you to feel like pressured about that. But what I would love for you to do, and as a teacher, if you wouldn't mind, if you do see a student that is going to be dropping, that you bring them to the front desk and say, hey, let's get you guys, you know, a future enrollment for fall classes. So that way you're ensured that in the fall, you're still going to have a full teaching load. Your classes will be full, you know, and all of that stuff. So, and then of course your paycheck's the same. That's like at the end of the day, that's kind of what we're all worried about. So that's one thing just to kind of keep in mind, that in turn, this will ensure that your schedule in the fall is full again. So those are just some of the things that I personally was thinking of on the music side, as being, I'm trying to get, you guys may know this, you may not, but I was a musician. I mean, I started lessons, voice lessons, when I was 10 years old. I took lessons all the time until I had a master's degree. So that was, I got my master's degree when I was 22. So I was kind of young, which was good, but I just like pushed all the way through. And the benefit to that for me and not taking a summer break was huge because, you know, all the other kids would come back in the fall that took a break, and I would have so much of an advantage just because I did take classes during the summer. And you know, I kind of developed a relationship with my teacher too, just over the summertime, that some of those other kids didn't get. So just some things, you know, food for thought there with all of that. But that's just my thoughts, and I am going to turn it over to Jessie here, who she's going to talk more on like the dance side of things, which they're going to line up very similar, just because, you know, all of this is just a muscle thing. Even if you're playing a guitar, playing a violin, at that point we're talking about the hands and that muscle memory. With dance, it could be a little bit different. So I'm going to let her share her side.
Yeah, thanks, Christina. Thanks so much for sharing that. And I just have 3 basic points that I want to share from the dance side of it. And the first point being that when we take that break off of any kind of sports, we lose a lot of the things that we've already acquired throughout this season. And so a lot of kids coming back in the fall are going to be 3 steps behind. But if they choose to continue doing dance throughout the summer, then that's really going to give them the leg up comparatively to the other students. And also the next point is just during this next season, it gives them time to just try out different styles of dance. So say you have a dancer that's only done ballet, well maybe they're really interested interested in doing hip hop. And since we don't have recital during this summer season, this gives them just great opportunity to try those new dances out. And with our Moana dance camp coming up, that's another great thing that they can get enrolled on. And then the third point being, just because with our Leap and Learn curriculum, this summer season will help them get acclimated to this next level, and they'll be prepared for the fall season. So thank you guys.
Thank you so much, Jessie. So that is all amazing information, you know, valuable for both our music teachers and our dance teachers to take away. So anyways, if anybody has any questions over the summertime and like what that's going to entail, I also was going to say that if you do have a student, like say you're a music teacher and you have, for instance, a voice student dropping, we will, and say they're going to come back in the fall, and we've got that future enrollment, which is really great to have because, like I said, that ensures that your schedule will be full again. But we will go ahead and fill that time slot for you with a summer kid, because we do have many people that enroll just for the summertime and say, we don't want to, you know, do classes during, you know, the school time, but only during the summer. We will fill your time slot with a child that is just for the summer schedule, so that way, obviously, you're still having a lesson there, and that's a great opportunity that maybe they will continue, you know, during the fall and spring semesters, just, you know, by taking classes over the summertime. So anyways, just some thoughts there. But again, if you guys have any questions over the summertime schedule, how we're going to run everything, just let me know. But thank you so much, Jessie, for joining me here. It's been a pleasure being able to do this with Jessie. So thank you guys, and have a great